We have in principle some time for discussion if someone wants to bring up some discussion topic. Otherwise, the next step will be a networking event in half an hour, 25 minutes. Was there anything on your side, Jennifer?
Sure, yeah, if anyone has any topics for any of the speakers in this session, feel free to raise your hand or put it in the chat. We did run a little bit late, but that's okay. We have a couple of minutes. We do want to give people a break before the networking session. I'll just ask one question, which was inspired by one of Sung Woo's last slides. I know this is the European Lunar Symposium and the Survey Forum, but I'm wondering, especially for the folks who are developing hardware, how much you're thinking about moon applications, but also extensibility to Mars, and how much that's playing into anyone's thinking in terms of ISRU, and if there's particular areas that are most relevant for feed forward moon to Mars.
Oh, sorry, did you ask me?
Yes, go ahead, Samu.
Oh, well, in terms of the budget, I'm not quite sure, but if we make up, for example, the PROSPER, currently OU is leading to development, and if you're asking about the development cost, this year we have, the Open University have received about 10 million euro to complete the detailed hardware design to the mission post-processing of all the mission stuff. If you asking about the long-term future economics, there it is really big. I believe I can't really I can't really numerically give you the answer right now, because it could be just out of my thinking at the moment.
Jen, can I add something?
Go ahead, Mahesh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I just wanted to add to what Sung Woo said. So there are two aspects to it. One is there are certain things which are so specific to the moon that when we think about developing ISRU processes, they are moon specific and they may not be easily translatable to Mars. But when it comes to handling the regolith, I think the chances are that the regolith, whether it is moon, Mars, or anywhere else in the solar system, is likely to have some of the similar properties. So I think while we are developing those hardware, we are keeping that in the back of our mind. But right now in Europe, it seems like the chance for applying the ISRU demonstration missions are much higher in the near term, like in the next 5 to 10 years. Whereas for Mars, I'm not quite sure that other than MOXIE and that kind of experiment where you can do some very simple stuff, the type of things we are talking today here with regards to moon would be possible in the next 10 years, maybe longer. But you're absolutely right. I think as a science community, we must keep in mind how we can translate what we develop for one application to the next. And of course, must never forget what we can do here on Earth for the societal benefit.
That's a very good point. We should always keep sight of that. Right, that's an incredibly important point. And right, we're living in a golden age when we have so many opportunities for lunar flight missions to actually make progress in the ISRU world. So that's also exciting, as reflected in the talks that we had today. Does anyone else have anything they want to add in? People need to drop off and have a break after a long day. Luckily, all the talks are recorded and will be posted. Thank you very much to Ricky Guest and the whole team for providing all the IT support and making this such a seamless meeting. Alexander, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
No, I think that's it. You covered it all. Thank you everyone for joining and for organizing this event.